What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Commanders Guru, and today I'll be explaining why the Commanders need to hit in this year's 2026 first round draft pick. Starting off in today's video, I'll be explaining why they need to hit and what players I know for a fact come draft night, if we take them and when we take them, I know we have a dog and a player that we can depend on before we actually see them in action. Why the Commanders need to hit this year's draft? Well, the reason because of the fact that outside of before we selected Jaden Daniels, we selected Emmanuel Forbes, bum, Jahan Dotson, bum, Jamin Davis, bum, Chase Young, not on the team. Montez Sweat, not on the team. Dwayne Haskins, RIP, by the way. I want to say that I miss this guy a little bit. This team's roster is not that good. I'm gonna name some weaknesses on this team. Starting off wide receiver, a little bit in the running back room, tight end, edge, linebacker, safety, cornerback. And I do believe, personally, some of that is because of the fact that we just whiffed on 3 draft picks in a row. You could say 5, right? I mean, thank God we have around 100 million in cap space this year, because if we didn't, we would be astronomically fucked. We can have some breathing room for this draft because we have so much cap space. But if we're looking off of those holes that I just mentioned, I mentioned wide receiver Jahan Dotson, terrible. Linebacker Jamin Davis, terrible. Cornerback Emmanuel Forbes, terrible. Edge rusher Montez Sweat, Chase Young, not on the team. Just not on the team. So that is why the Commanders need to hit in this year's draft. That's why they need to hit on their 7th round pick, and they have a top 10 pick. This is their best chance at actually getting a star player. Now, what players could the Commanders select that will be a hit? Will be an A+, be a home run pick? Well, starting off, Caleb Downs. This is the best safety prospect we have seen in a very long time. I would say since Ed Reed, Sean Taylor. This guy's an absolute beast. This guy can play everywhere. The only position in the secondary that I can't imagine him actually playing in is outside cornerback. He's that good. He's an elite prospect, and if the Commanders see him at 7, I don't care if Alvaro Reese, Ruben Bain, David Bailey are all on the board. I am taking him and I'm running away. Taking him and I'm calling it a day. I honestly believe if we take Caleb Downs, I'm going to have the best night on draft night. I better see him in burgundy and gold. I better. Next player, Arvel Reese. This is less possible. I'm literally trying to name you guys possible players that we could select at 7. Arvel Reese, out of all of them, is the least possible. I believe this guy is so good. This guy's going to go top 5, top 3, maybe. I have him going to the Cardinals at number 3. This guy, outside linebacker, off-ball blitzer. He's the floor of Jalen Walker and the ceiling of a better Micah Parsons. He's that good. And if I see Arvel Reese at 7 and not Caleb Downs, I'm taking him in a heartbeat. It's a question and it's a debate if they're both at 7. And if I'll be honest, if they're both at 7, the draft fell perfectly for the Commanders. And if we don't take either one of them, I might just become a Patriots fan. But I'm joking. Maybe, who knows. But yeah, I do personally believe that Caleb Downs and Arvel Reese are both players that I know for a fact will become absolute superstar players in the NFL. I'm the most confident. Jeremiah Love, I wouldn't like this one that much because of the fact that he most likely will be there at 7. We just don't really need a running back. We are one of the better running attacks in the NFL, even without a star running back. And we have Cross Kamara. He's kind of young, so I do believe we shouldn't take him. If we take him, I know for a fact we have a dog. We have an absolute star at running back, not just a bum at running back. Next player, Ruben Bain. Ruben Bain, in my opinion, he's really good at rushing the pass. He's really good at run defending. He's young. He's a really good edge rusher. The only problem is that is he truly an edge rusher? He's shorter arms, so people might be thinking about pulling him inside. But I don't believe it's that much of a problem, and I do believe because of the fact that he does have shorter arms, he will most likely be there at 7. And if Caleb Evans or Robert Reese aren't there, and you take Ruben Bain, I'm going to be so happy. I'm going to be so happy. Next player, David Bailey, best pass rusher in the draft. Don't hear it from me. Look at NFL Draft Buzz. He has the 100% in the category of pass rush. Out of all the prospects I've seen on NFL Draft Buzz, I have never seen a 100% in any category for any player ever. He's an elite pass rusher. He can also cover too. Not the best run defender. He's also 23, but he's an elite pass rusher, and I would love him on the Commanders too. Jordan Tyson as well. We gotta think about this, guys. Jordan Tyson, he's fast. He's good hands. He's a good route runner. Good deep threat. He's good at all 3 levels of the field. He's good, and he's young too. And I wouldn't hate this pick either because of the fact that Jaden Daniels needs a weapon. And if we take a player like Jordan Tyson, I think we're talking MVP Jaden Daniels next year. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm being for real, man. Jaden Daniels has no weapons, and he played at worst average. That's scary. We have a dog at quarterback, and if we give him a weapon like Jordan Tyson, oh, it's over. I don't say. I don't really like him more than Jordan Tyson, but he's the best deep threat in the draft this year. He's a really good route. He's a good route runner. He's really good hands. He's good at all 3 levels. But the problem is, though, he's not that fast. He's reported he's ran a 4.6. Not that fast. If he runs a sub 4.6, God forbid a sub 4.5, he's the best wide receiver in this draft. And I don't think it's all that close. But I know for a fact he's going to be a good player too. And because of the sheer fact that he's also a weapon to give Jaden Daniels, it is a good pick. And I know for a fact he'll be a really good player in the NFL. Just a good player. Not just a player that we're going to get rid of in 2 years, 2 or 3 years. I do believe he'll be a good player in the NFL. Peter Woods. He's a really good interior defensive lineman. You can play him outside. Do we need another interior defensive lineman? I don't believe so. But I do believe if we do take him, I wouldn't hate it all that much. And I would honestly even like it a little. I would like it as well. So, he is young, and I do believe he'll be a good player in the NFL, if not a superstar type player, and he has that potential. He's really athletic, so honestly, I like that pick too. Sonny Styles is a really good linebacker. I would not hate this pick either. We need a new linebacker. He doesn't miss tackles. He's really good. I don't think he's as athletic as a guy's name is Jacob Rodriguez, but I believe he's a really good linebacker, and I think if the Commanders take him, I know for a fact he's going to be a stud in the NFL and a good pick at the end of the day. Mekhi Lemon, slot wide receiver. He's really quick. He's really elusive. He's good hands. Really good route runner. He'll get separation. Jaden Daniels needs separation because his wide receivers gave him the 3rd worst wide receiver separation rate. Only problem is that he's 5'11". He's not that much of a deep threat, but I think his legs do the talking. Jeremy McCoy has really good film. There's also another player that I do believe has good potential. The only problem is he hasn't played this year. He was injured, ACL torn. So I don't like that much, but I do believe he'll be a good player. And I wouldn't hate this pick that much at 7. I would not like that much at 7, but if we trade back and take him, I wouldn't hate it that much. I don't want to get that either. Master Delane, he's gonna be a top 10 pick come NFL draft time, and if we take him, I would really like it. Only problem is of his playing speed, but he's a definition of a lockdown quarterback. He's allowed catches on 37% of his targets thrown to him, and he is allowed a 26.7 passer rating. So, he is a lockdown quarterback. He is a Derek Stingley, Ahmad Gardner, Patrick Tan of this draft class, and I think if you take him, I don't think you can hate it that much. Honestly, I don't. I really don't think you can hate all that much. So yeah. After all that yapping, here's some players that I'm just gonna go off the players that I think will be good picks at 7, guaranteed. Caleb Downs, Arvell Reese, Jeremiah Love, Ruben Bay, and David Bailey, Jordan Tyson, Colonel Tate, Makai Lemon, and Mansour Delaney. If we come out with any of those players at 7, I'm going to be so happy. And I do believe we will. But if we come out with any of those players, I know we have a dog, and I know for a fact that we're going to have an A plus type pick at 7. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you want more NFL content, more football content, more draft content, and especially more Commanders content. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.